we're going to go through a deadlift now. We're going to start with 2 legs and then progress on to the single leg deadlift, which has got great activation of that glute max and also works that hamstring nicely. To make sure that you're doing the technique correctly, we start off by using a dowel or a broom handle or a mop handle, something that's this sort of shape. And basically what we do is we pop it against our back, against the 3 points of contact, which is back of the head, in between the shoulder blades and your mid back, and just along your hips. Now, if you're doing the deadlift well, this pole stays against those 3 points of contact. So I'll just show you that now. So it's softening your knees, and then it's hinging from your hips. And you see that pole stays, and then you're coming back, and then it's softening your knees, and then hinging from your hips, and then back. Now, if you're not doing it well, and rather than hinging from your hips, you're using your lower back, what you tend to find is that the bottom of the pole comes away. So a really nice little start for you to just make sure you're doing that technique correctly, okay? So then we progress that onto with a kettlebell, and all you're looking at from there is starting off. You can either hold it in one hand or hold it in two. I tend to prefer to hold it in the two when you're doing certainly when you're doing the 2 leg, but even when you're doing the 1 leg, I tend to prefer holding it in the 2. Then from there, what you're doing is you're softening your knees and you're hinging from your hips, and then you're coming back, and then you're softening your knees, and then you're hinging from your hips, and then you're back. And if you're managing that okay, the final progression of that then is to do that on 1 leg. So it's that. So starting again, it's softening your knee, and then it's hinging from your hips, and then back, and it's softening your knee, hinging from your hips, and then back. And that's the deadlift. And again, your physio will advise you on the number of reps, but generally to start with, it's about 8 reps, 3 sets. If you're doing this for your upper hamstring tendinopathy, just making sure that there's no pain when you do that. A little bit of ache for the day or so afterwards is okay. That shows that you've worked your hamstring, but it certainly shouldn't be aggravating your pain. If it does, maybe you've gone too heavy, or maybe you've progressed to the single leg version too quickly.